My precious Corban, I love you so much. Here we are at term and waiting to meet you. I try to picture myself in the hospital bed reaching out to grab you into my arms for the very first time. That thought is exciting, scary, and sad all at the same time. You won't be the first baby that I've reached my hands out for. I've done that very thing twice already, and each time is so clearly etched into my mind and heart. The first time, as I sat waiting while the nurse cleaned up our first child, there was silence in the room. I'll never forget as the nurse asked, "Would you like to hold your son?" I nervously reached my hands out to hold the tiniest baby I had ever held. Your daddy and I admired every little detail about him as tears poured down our faces. Your big brother Lucas was perfect, so perfect. But he wasn't alive. He was perfect, but he was still. Then, early Valentine's Day morning, 2016, I held up my hands to reach for another little baby for the first time. The doctor handed him to me immediately after he was born. Reaching my arms out to grab a hold of him, I had no idea what to expect. Forever etched on my heart is the little gasp for air that David took as he was placed in my arms. Immediately, I noticed his little heart beating in his chest, but there was no sound. Silence. Oh, how desperately I wanted to hear him cry. There we were, yet again, admiring every detail of another precious child with tears pouring down our faces. It was like time stood still during those 2 hours of your big brother's very short life. Holding him in my arms as he made the journey from heaven to earth was an immense privilege, one I can't even begin to describe. So, Corban, this won't be the first time that I will reach out my hands to hold a baby I have delivered. I'm excited to meet you and, Lord willing, hear your cry. I'm scared that there will be silence again, and I'm afraid to be excited. And I'm sad. I'm sad because all I can think about is the first 2 times I've held my baby for the first time, and those memories are so very precious to me. So when I hold you for the first time, know that the tears rolling down my cheeks come from a very full heart. Know that my heart is full of love for all 3 of my precious boys. But most of all, know that I love you. I don't care what color hair you have, or if you have any hair at all. I don't care what color your eyes are, or how big your nose is, and regardless of whether or not I ever get to hear your cry, those tears will be tears of love. Whether you are living or already in heaven, my heart will be full of love when I hold you. And I'm so very thankful for the privilege it is to be your mommy.